Here we are, gamers. Um, I don't really know what I'm doing today. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's a matter of how I go about it. I don't really know what I'm gonna do specifically. Hmm. I have a. Let me see if I can find that. This is what I'm working with aesthetically. I'm trying to figure out how to work this in. Where's my import? Import. I'm looking with this. I didn't really have a plan. Um, Usually a lot of my rebranding just comes from like looking at shit and thinking too hard about it for too long. I think I'm just like looking for um the way I want certain things to look. In terms of like colors and signatures. I mean colors I clearly have some of them already done. Um Yeah, that's about right. I'm trying to figure out. It's well, maybe I shouldn't do it in that color because I can't see it. That um, a lot of it is just liminal shit. I'm being kind of silly with it now. I don't know, guys. Trying to figure out what I want to do for like I don't want to say logo because I hate the idea of like having like a logo, but like that's what rebranding is that you just have a brand. I fucking hate this version. They don't have the original anymore though. Do I like it sans serif or I'm feeling that. Mm-hmm. I keep forgetting how the fuck what? I did not notice that you guys stopped in. Hi, what's up? Um, wait, can you hear our Discord? Oh, you can. Oops. That's my bad, actually. That should be. I should be on streamer mode right now. Where the fuck is streamer mode? I think it's because I opened it after. Man, where is streamer mode? There it is. Okay. Yeah, it should be all good. Okay. I'm trying to figure this shit out. We're working with some funny music this time because, well, I mean, we've been working with funny music for a bit, but I just like haven't really been feeling the rock and metal lately. I don't think I like that. Does that make sense? What the fuck? The woes of handwriting a font, not knowing if you're doing it in a way that makes sense. I mean, like, I'm not saying that it's bad music. I'm just like not feeling the metal that I usually decide to put on, or I usually want to put on for this. I need to remember the shape of an axe. Right? Because if I man, this is not going well. I don't know what I want the. It might be a bit much. Um, should have said hi to people like individually. I meant to. Hi Nikki. Hi Nero. You guys don't have to say hi back. I just felt like I probably should. Hope you guys have been doing good. What the hell is that gasp? What are you doing here? Does that read as a J? Come back. Get back here. Maybe the fly should just chill out. I don't know how to do the rest of the letters though. Could try making it like slices since it's like axe. I could add a log. How's that looking? I don't know, man. I do kind of like it actually, but I'm just like I don't know, man. Because I kind of wanted what I wanted to do with the like the whole slumberjack thing, at least a little bit, was to have like, huh? Oh, you're yeah, it did add 2 Ls. Um, I wanted to make the slumber part kind of like digital dreamcore shit, and the jack part to be more analog because yeah, you can talk to bugs now. Was it a good conversation? You like the eye thing? I like the idea of it being a closed eye because it's a U, but I also like the idea of it being open too. So I kind of like putting the little eye thing in there because like the pupil in there despite the fact that it's closed because I think that's fucked up. And I think it looks nice. But imagine somebody's eye is closed, but actually it's still open. I think that's fucked up. Sorry, I was pouring water. Yes, I was doing a sip. No, 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 no. Was my was it that high quality that you thought that you spilled something? That's crazy. I didn't think my mic was that high quality. I guess I I think what I'm struggling with is that I also want to like make a banner, but I don't know how I want the banner to look because like if this is I wanted to make a like a little logo so that if I wanted to make a banner, I could just reposition the logo on the banner depending on the social media because one of the biggest fucking nightmares I have with social media is banners in different banner dimensions. I hate it so much. Um, so now I have a logo, I guess, for my other socials. Um, I do kind of want to just like really quickly get a color in here so that because I want that to be red. Um, mm, oops, that's the same color as that. That's okay. It'll change. Uh, Hold on. I'm just gonna make it all red to start with, but I don't want it to stay red. Uh, what color do I want the jack part to be? Because I don't want that to be red, but I only have so many colors. It's like it's either red or black, really. Guess I could try making it like a rust color. No, man, I'm doing great with this. I do want this one to be filled, so I guess it can stand to be darker because I think I'm planning on like putting some highlights and stuff in it. Um, it's not gonna be that color. It's not gonna be that color. Um, what was the brush I used for that? I'm sorry, are you? Is this one too much? Do we not like this one? We can just skip this one. If you guys don't like it, we can skip it. We can probably just, like, change the playlist, actually. I just listen to, like, loud songs and shit, and this is actually, like, a story playlist, so... Man, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to logos and shit. This is why I don't do it. Why is it turning green? What the fuck? Oh, that's why, isn't it? It's the other side, yeah. Um, yeah, no, there's no way for me to turn off, or for you to turn off the music, but not me, or, yeah. I could easily, like, turn it off on my end by just, like, muting Spotify on the thing through, but I have it on for stream stuff usually. I can turn it off if you prefer it not being on. It's not that big a deal to me, to be honest. Yeah, that's an anti-spam thing. See, Gun, that's why we like having you around. You're such a problem solver. Um, I'm trying to figure out if hmm, I feel like they should be different colors, but I don't know. I definitely don't like that actually. My friends are so silly. What the hell? I think I like the dark and I like it filled in. I just don't like how I'm filling it in right now. No, it needs to be more desaturated than that. Nope. Mm, do I want that part to be red, actually? I don't know. I just don't want it to be too complicated because I there's other things that can be complicated, and I don't want this to be one of those things. Nope. Can't have a bad idea if there's worse ones out there. That's such a funny way of. I mean, like, I love it. I love the concept. I don't know. Man, I always hated doing logos. Not that I did them often, but still. I mean, yeah, and I feel like that's in a way it's the best way to be because at least you're having fun. It's like that Who Framed Roger Rabbit quote. Do I want that to be red? I don't want this to be red. I know that. Do I want it to be black? I feel like I can justify this being black more if. No, I don't like that. But I do think it needs a little bit more contrast. Fuck. Maybe not black, but it does need to be dark. But I have such a bright red that it's like. Ugh! Man, it still just looks black, because it is, man. It's like slightly not black. I don't know what the. That's too not. That's. I need to up the brightness on my tablet. I don't. I usually have it down because it hurts my eyes, but like, I'm doing color work, so. Mm, does that work? I don't know. No, it doesn't. Oops. It's that white that's now sticking out is a problem. But it looks weird without it. Colors were never my strong suit. They're definitely someone's. Not mine, but they're someone's. I think something like that works. I just need to make this. Something like that. I'll probably refine it later, but I think that's what I want it to look like. I'd probably add like, hold on. Okay, that might be a bit much, but yeah. I thought it would be fun. Now I'm trying to figure out. We got an ad in about 4 minutes. Ooh. Ooh. Trying to figure out what I wanted, because I also wanted to figure out like the banner, and I don't know where to start for that. I do need some of this to pop a bit more, but like that looks better than the other one. So if I make it so that it's like the word slumber is giving off the light, that might look cool. Uh, is this making you want to play Grace again? Yeah, making me stretch. What the fuck? Man, I'm looking through my files to see if I can find like something, and I'm seeing a Meet the Artist of 2024. That's not finished. That's just sitting there. I liked the I like the vibe of it though. Look, I like the vibe of it. This was for from my old I don't this doesn't feel right for me anymore though. I think I had a couple other versions. Yeah. This one's cute actually. I was gonna have like the records here and I was gonna put music on them. As you could tell, I was kind of not sure what to do with my brand back then either. It's so hard being confused and not sure what how to define yourself. Trying to define yourself is such a like fucked up and hard thing to do, and I don't think that anyone should have to do it, but it's what branding is. Truly just trying to figure out how to get started on a what what would it graphic design is not my passion. The amount of times people have said, "Oh, if you would be great at graphic design, and why don't you get into?" I'm no, no, thank you. How the fuck do people make banners? That's so fucking real. That's how I feel about most of the things I do. Have you by any chance spoken to me about that recently? Perhaps. Maybe. You know what? God, I have so much shit open. What the fuck? Wait, why don't we still have that open? What the fuck? Um, we're gonna look at VGen just to see like people's banners and shit. Why is it so low? What the fuck? Hello? Anyway. A lot of these are really just like art pieces, which means that I would have to consider just like straight up drawing something. Yeah, very few of them are just like logos. I do like having the logo there though, because it's kind of nice. But I would need to figure out what goes around it, and I don't think mine is dressed up enough to just. I don't like the idea of having a really flashy logo. Anyway, the hell? How does it look like long? Oh, can't see shit. I can see the name here, but it gets cut off. That's one of the things about the VGen banners too. Just kind of does that. That is a photograph. Oh, that's a lot. That is quite a lot. It caught my attention though, so it's not like it's bad. Hmm. I mean, I could do something like that where it's just the character at the side, but I don't know. I don't really like that for myself. I like this one though. That's just it's just Comic Sans, black Comic Sans on red. That's crazy. Hold on. I wanna wait, do you have 3D models? No, you just have a 3D model as your icon. It's not the only one I clicked on. I also clicked on this one, but I clicked on it specifically because like it was framed really weirdly. Um I mean like I would if I was like actually looking, I'd probably click on more stuff, but like right now I'm not. And also being completely honest, VGen doesn't have like the kind of styles that I'm the most interested in. I hate banners like this. Like I get it, like when you look at it on here, on their actual page, it looks prettier. But when you look at it here, I'm like, this tells me nothing. This tells me nothing. I'm so sorry. Um, things like this work. Like they're simple, and I feel like it could work. Um, retro. No, but retro. Okay, okay. You say like, oh, but the other one doesn't tell me anything. No, it tells me this person's funny as fuck. This tells me the person has a fucking sense of humor. Like this, what does this tell me? This tells me they're soft aesthetic. Cool. A lot of people are. I don't know. What does this tell me? Soft aesthetic. I don't know. Like they can have that. It works for some people. It doesn't work for me. That's all I'm saying. Like this is pretty. It works as a banner. It doesn't work as like as this specific thing. Which is not their fault. This is not their fault that like VGen displays it like this. But like that's one of the other reasons why I want to like make sure that if I have a banner, it's like diverse enough in its purposes and everything that it can be used as this kind of banner as well as like this kind of banner where it looks pretty above shit and it can also be presented on its own. God, this one, it's purple. This one also tells me purple. I like this one because it's like cute and it has like a little guy in it, and you can tell that like, oh yeah, okay, this person probably does, yeah. I mean, well, I was a little wrong. You fooled me. What the hell? Get out of my sight. I'm joking. Um, there's like these ones that straight up just like show your commission work, but like I feel like that's I do like this style though. See, like this is the kind of thing that I like is because like you can see like the style here, and then you click on it and you're like, oh, I'm not like shocked by what's there. And that's why I kind of like want to have art on it, but I don't. They're not okay. No, no, no. They're not. They're not. That's not what it is. They're emotes. So like, oh shit. It does tell you a little bit, but like yeah, I get it. It's like, oh, they do emotes and this is them. This tells me you're a digital artist. I'm like jokingly analyzing this. I don't think that these are bad. I'm just like I mean, to be fair, I think that this is bad because it's purple and nothing. I think that this fits better for like the actual one because it zooms in on it, but like on this it you can't see it. Like you can see it here, but when it's here it's way too small. Ugh. I don't actually I'm gonna move this really quick. Whoa, it became much bigger. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. I wanna just like make sure this is like visible. What do you mean by having ads? Like I like this. I like this banner. Do you make art like that? Stop fooling me. Stop fooling me. I feel lied to whenever I click on a banner and then it's like they don't make shit like this. I could do pop-up stuff for it, but I'm less computer and more like old abandoned shit. So, I don't know. I'll keep that in mind though. I do like that idea. Someone okay, that is the thing though. See, okay, finally. It's something that you actually have on here and I can feel this is what I mean. I click on this banner because I'm like, "Oh, this art looks cool. I want to click and see what they're about." I click on it and they actually show me shit that they do that's similar to it. How hard is it to do that? Stop giving me false advertising. It's so hard to ask. Uh, this in terms of like VGen though. If I'm trying to do like, oh, this one's nice. Oh, that's pretty. Wait, hold on. This is pretty. Do you do, do yo, dude, these compositions are cute. They're good. That's crazy. I think I'd respect like a very sincere photo, a portrait photo of the artist if anyone is. Yeah, uh, Jolt. Well, I mean, it does tell, at least you're staying on brand, Jolt. Yeah, all this is really doing for me is solidifying the fact that I do want to have my art on my banner. Holy shit. Yo, yo. My God, they even have like a cute little doodle style. Holy shit. What the fuck, man? That's a sick ass name too. Another TV head. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I could do? This is Villains by a Villain by Stella Jang. It should be it's right it's in the top left. And you see my little radio. It says the name of the song. It takes a second for it to switch over. Yeah, that's what that is up there. That's a cute one. I like that one. Because it has a name, it has like a lot of personality, and it shows the art. I do like that a lot. Think I'm getting a better idea of what I want. Just looking at these, which was the goal. Okay. I think one of the hard things for me though is that my art changes a lot because of my brain, my cool brain being weird. Um, and so I never really feel like I can just have a static picture. Like I like be able to switch it out for what I think actually represents what I do artistically. But it does make it a little bit hard to Oh, it just makes it go black. That's crazy. Oh no, it's because I'm being silly. Why is it all the way up there? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it That's weird. That's weird. It's being weird to me. It's mean and it bullies me. Um, hmm. You know what? Okay, this would take a little bit more work, but like, what if it was, what if I kind of had like the banner? It's like, I don't know what this would be on as like a surface. I mean, I guess it could just be like, it could just be like, there. But then, like, what if it was like a bunch of like stacks of like old TVs, and like all those TVs had like art on it? I think that, yeah, I think that would work. It would fit the vibe. Um, at least with some of it. I just don't know if it's coming on with with the other half of the brand, which is a little bit more like rust and analog. Good, no, that doesn't feel right. Just because I'm thinking about like just like if there's like a window, because like part of the aesthetic, if you look over here, is that like you got like these fucked up like houses and like abandoned cabins and woods and shit. Um, yeah, and so like if you had like a window back here with the can have like a little fucking freak in the back. It's dark and there's like a little freak in the back. I love a little freak. Can I put a window in there? Could put like some chains up here for fun. Put an axe here. I don't know. Man, I'm not drawing this like this axe well. My bear trap, because there's a bear trap only. Completely unsafe bear trap. It's not the craziest thing. Have a little bit more texture in the wall here. I'm wondering if I like the TVs better. I like this song. I have two characters based on it. It's not one of my favorites, but like I did just kind of go crazy on it. I did want to try redesigning them again though, because I think that I should have better inspiration than what I had before. It's completely unrelated. Um, I think that this sort of banner works because you can crop it at a couple places and it would still work. Yeah, that's Jiraiya. You can see it in the corner. This is my playlist for my little robot story. I could talk about my robot story. I'd be crazy about it. Um, have I told you guys about it before? I don't know. I probably have, at least a little bit. Um, I doubt that it's like a hard no. Yeah, the different colored guys are part of it. Cadmium is part of it. Um, where's my uh The VR guy? Are you talking about Tech Meow? The hell is it called again? I forgot, and now I'm like struggling to find them. Uh, you know what? No, they wouldn't be called that though, because I don't think I. Oh no, it is. That's a secret. Yeah, it's these ones. Dollop. That's the bunny. Dollop, my beloved. I love her so much. I should save this really quick. Yeah, they're robots. They don't look at it. You spelt it right. It's dollop, like doll and up, but also like dollop, like a dollop of cream or something. Because she's sweets themed. These are the ones that I wanted to like redo because I have been fiddling with their fucking palette for forever. And I think I just straight up need to redo them with like a proper base inspiration. This is Tech Meow. This is not. They are straight up a robot. There's no VR. That's just their eyes. You have this one because I wanted to try out. These are old sketches that we just kind of like threw colors on. Um, this one is like non-binary colors because this is robot. Is robot. Cadmium is one of my favorites. This one spare expression here of like what that used to be, but then I was like, nah, that one's a little bit too similar. Yeah, this is my robots. This is my robot playlist, or robot story playlist. Well, I call it my robot story, but like it's far more complicated than it being a robot story. I think I don't know remember how much I've talked about it before, but it's like I usually talk about it because in the way that it's about being creative in the modern era, and like being especially like a content creator, creative, and how people treat that and how people act and like you know expectations and yeah, like Dollop is from a was a robot that was made by a big entertainment company, and she ends up going missing before the story starts. um yeah, yeah, it's totally fair that you don't like realize that she's a robot because she is not designed to look like a robot immediately, but like in the universe, people know that she's a robot. Um, because it's like kind of obvious when like the company's like, this is our robot that we made, and this is what the things that she does. Yeah, these ones are also are robots as well. They're like animatronics, so like I've tried to do their endoskeleton stuff. They move a lot. They would move like a lot more um stiff. These are poses just for fun. Probably wouldn't be doing shit like that You would fall over and crash. He would still try. He would still try. They are literally named after the song that in kind of like inspired them. I mean something else inspired them as well, but like their uh their names are literally like Paris and Nikki. They make me crazy. Should I? I'm gonna try some other. I don't really know what to say about the story. I literally called it machine learning because it's about, the characters are robots. Not all of them, but um, you know, yeah, and I think I've talked about it, but like they're robots because like part of the whole being a creator in the modern era and like being a content creator is just like the way that people expect and how you're only really able to succeed either through luck or through kind of like sacrificing a bit of your humanity to be just like pumping everything out all the time. And then there's like some themes about like getting trapped in like a certain role because that's what people want you to do, whether it's like the people who taught you everything or it's your audience. Maybe I don't have a lot of personal experience with all that, but I don't really have any other ideas for this stuff. Man, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a streamer who ever claimed to know what I'm doing. It's okay. I love this song. It's about my story. It's not. It is. It's on the playlist for a reason. This one's literally called Rot for Cloud. I love it. It's fucked up. Oops, wait, wrong layer. Classic. I think one of my favorite characters in um one of my favorite characters in machine learning is cadmium because cadmium is like the only character uh so far that's like a content creator but started human. And keyword started because they're not anymore. They kind of had to, they didn't have to, but they did because they didn't think they had any other options. They gave that up in order to try and be more relevant and like tried to stay in that, but it kind of like cost them and they kind of like lose who they are because of it. And it's fucked up. Yeah, this story is about capitalism. That's crazy. Trying to figure out the colors I want for this. Why is it so light? Why does it feel so light? Yeah, it's opaque. Why is it? I wish I was, I wish I had all the skill in the world so that I could just make my shit. I know I'm not alone in that. I know a lot of people feel that way. Um, but also, please? Please? For me? Please? Because, like, I want to make this a game, because, like, I feel like a game would be the best medium to tell the story. But, like, games are a lot of work, and I don't know shit about game dev. Especially because I want to make it like a fucking card game. Um, like an art card game RPG, card battler. Um, maybe not card. Well, no, card battler. Yeah, because um, I want it to be like this uh this thing where I okay, the card deck builder and shit. The reason why is one because I like deck builders. I feel like that's not a surprise. But like the other reasons are because like deck builders count on you collecting things and then like choosing which one's your favorite ones and like getting rid of what doesn't work. And I feel like that on its own is like a very good metaphor for like uh modern social media and entertainment and you know just capitalism. Uh so I'd really like to be able to do something with that, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. I mean, like I think that I want to like study more and to, like and stuff, but I think study more like coding and game dev, but I don't really have the time right now just because I'm trying to keep myself sane. Um, do I want that to be red? Because there's two ways I could do that. I could make it red inside and like dark, like more bluish outside, or I could make it bluish, just dark inside and reddish outside. I think I want it to be blue outside. I want the contrast to be like inside is fucked up and stuff. Just like slightly purple so it has that tint. I do want this to be a bit more red again. Mm, more of a brown hue so that it fits more with the rest of the cabinet. That limited palette. I listened to the Teto version of this so much that I always go like, "What? Why does this sound like that?" when I listen to the playlist. The vibe I want? I think it is. I do want it to be a little bit more dark and glowy though. Part of it is just like, oops. Little freak. Little freak. Little freak spotted. Oops. A little freak spotted. This is a little bit misleading because I do like to draw things that are like really colorful, but that's what the screens are for. Did you fucking redeem hydrate? I didn't hear that. I don't know if I have an audio alert for it actually. I'm drinking my sipper though. I'm putting water in me myself. You jerk. That lighting in that one, in that banner though, is gonna look a lot better. It looks like really fucking dark right now because I'm just fiddling. But like the lighting in it will, I assure you, it will look better when I eventually get to it. Um, there's an ad in about 5 minutes. Where's my other thing that because I have like that unfinished drawing that I made. This one. It'll probably end up looking something like this, in terms of the lighting. Maybe a little darker because there's less light sources in terms of like here. Like there's less light sources behind it, so it's probably gonna be darker around here, but like staying light specifically here, which is funny. There's gonna be like a little bit of a backlight happening on the just because of like moonlight stuff. How do I feel about this? Hmm. Did I want to make an icon, or am I just using this? I think I was planning on just using this like drawing I made of my new Sona, but like I also might make an icon, but I also don't want to give myself too much work because I am trying to prep for art fight and stuff. I like the line work I did on this. Usually don't do line weight like this, but this was fun. It also looks really nice for the specific style. You forgot about art fight? It's next month, man. Not the craziest brand. Definitely fits my I'm tired all the time a little bit more. I want to take a break from this. But I don't know what I want to do. Ad starts in a minute. Anyone have any suggestions for me? Just for like doodling. I want to just like doodle something for fun. Horse. Of course you would say horse. Horse is really vague though. Sitting haunts. Sitting haunts. This is a bit too dark. I don't want it that dark. Sitting haunts. tiny ass hoof. Hunts. Sitting haunts. Any other suggestions? God, I'm like tired. A jar of Nutella, bro. I have a tiny jar of Nutella here. Hold on. Like a tiny jar of Nutella. Do you want me to draw yours? This is based off my tiny jar of Nutella I have right here. Whatever, man. That's good enough. There's a jar of Nutella. You have really fast horse noodle, and then you have Nutella. That I think I took the same amount of time, if not more, to draw the Nutella. Can I draw a duck? What kind of duck? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna draw a very specific duck. There's your duck. Who else would it be, man? I don't remember how that Doom Ringers look. Like they just look like this. They just look like this. I don't even know if they have any tails. Is this good? Is this what you wanted? Do you mean zero from shit. I know it. Shit. Um um Nightmare Before Christmas. I've never seen the movie, and that's not true. I haven't seen the full movie. I don't actually the the only time I've ever seen Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas was uh you mean in the I gotta look up what he looks like in the fucking. I know what you're talking about. It's the organization. Uh, I don't really want to draw Mickey Mouse. Did somebody mention the door to darkness? This is what this is what we're referring to. Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness? I'm not sure. I can't do that. I'll die. I'm not. I'm not doing that either. I saying you hate me after I hate me. God forbid I be a little streamer. You draw a fidget spinner? Done. It's kind of lopsided. Whatever. Done. Can you see it better? Can you see it better? It is like right on the edge on my stream. You can actually there's like that much room at the top of the canvas, but you can't see it because of the way that the canvas is being shown. I don't want a cracker. I don't really like crackers. They're usually so dry and they're like ugh, 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 ugh. Why are you angry? You know, one of the streamers that I was that I watch all the time told a story recently about how she went camping and like she overheard like the camping neighbors like yelling like a woman and her husband, and she was like this woman was like yelling at her husband about eating this all this jerky, and this is what you're doing to me. Like he wouldn't eat the jerky, and she got mad at him for it. This is this is normal. Gasp, you missed the story. It's spree. You should have been there. You could have been there. What the fuck, man? You guys are crazy. You mean crossing your fingers? the thing. Ah, I'm not. Is it $8? Is that actually how much it is? Yeah, yeah, it is. It is $8. You don't need to send me a screenshot. It's fine. You also do not need to gift a sub. Stop looking at it. I remember it being $6 at one point, but it's not anymore. Well, okay, for one, I'm in Canada, so my dollar is worth less than yours. Did somebody follow while I was streaming and it didn't let me know? No, it didn't. Okay. I don't think so, at least. I'm like looking at my follower count and it says the follower goal is at a certain thing and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, okay. It's just the goal that's fucked up. Why are you sending me Steam money? We're not even friends on Steam. I don't have you on Steam. What do you mean, what the hell? Neither of you have asked. Why are you? You guys are you guys are fucking crazy. You guys are fucking crazy. You know what I want to do actually? Um uh hold on. Did I buy it on Steam or I did? Okay. Damn, where'd it go? Very extremely small tiny thing. This is this is PicoCAD. It is a 3D modeling software. Um, I just completely forgot how to use it. Da, 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 da. I forgot which one was the front, which one was the side. Not me completely forgetting how to use this thing. It's okay. I don't know what I want to make, guys. What do I make? I had an idea and then I didn't. I'm not gonna make yet. I'm not gonna make. I'm not gonna make Doombringer. You know what I could do? Um, I don't really want it to be a. Why you're who's screaming? Why? I don't remember how to use this. I'm trying to remember how to like. I guess it's just plain, so I guess I. I mean, I did used to that some of my friends like do that sort of stuff, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. I'm kind of low energy just from well, I rode my bike with my brother um earlier, so I don't know. Hold on. Ah, nope. Yeah, axe. Oh, extrude. That's what I'm looking for. Is extrude face. What the fuck? Oh, that's interesting. It extrudes it out like a box. Okay. Not what I wanted. Oh, that's how you move it. Okay. This is making me wildly happy. It's like, it's not much, but I'm like, oh my god, it's a thing, and I made it. I just need to fill in the fucking thing. Um, is that right? Did I do that right? No. No. Okay. It's nice that it tells you which one it aligns with. Dude. Dude, it's like an object in space. Do I wanna... Oops. I might be able to lift that up if I bring this down again. That's too much. I I I mean I want to one day. I'm really slow at this right now, but that's because I'm just having fun with it. And I can't be mad at myself for having fun, and I'm not. Nope. I want this one. There we go. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. I didn't have my little tutorial thing, so I was a little bit. I'm. I am too happy about this. Why is it? Wait. Okay, no, it's not. Is it looking hollow at some angles? No, it's not. But I like this because it's like a really, really simple 3D modeler. Um, and you don't really have to worry about like overcomplicating it. And I also just like the little pixel style. Retro pixel style. I think that's obvious though. Looking at my entire stream setup that I like the retro style. I'm like, oh, what a fucking surprise! This dude likes retro. No. What the fuck, man? Okay, yeah. It does make it look more rusty, which I like. I don't have, like, a good color for the handle other than this purple, which isn't the worst thing. Now I'm just spinning it. Dude. Whee! Woo! Gah! Gah! Hits you with my axe. Gah! 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 Ah! Gah! Ah! Okay, that's... yeah. I'm wondering how difficult it would be. I'm just like wondering how difficult it would be to model a character in this. I'd probably be better at it if like, or it probably wouldn't be that bad if I learned how to work with it better. But man, this is like a tiny, tiny, simple thing. It's really cute. Can export as GIF. Fast spin. Aww, that could have been faster. You can dare me, but I'm probably yeah. That is definitely a slow spin. Correct. Oh fuck. I don't understand. Save. Not text. It's a text file? It's a text file. Holy shit, it is a text file. That's crazy. That's interesting. I wonder if they'll ever come up with like an export where you oh, they actually are making a second one. Ooh. Oh, and it has like an in-engine texture editor. That's cool. Where's Pico Cat 2? I'm going to wishlist that shit. I'm excited. Yeah, that's cool. Um, do they let you animate in this one? Do they let you export? They do let you export. The current one that I'm working with does not let you export as anything other than text file. It just straight up saves as a text file, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. It's just that like, man, you can't use it, but it's fun. Okay, I think I gotta like end stream. What? Telling me to sit up right as I'm saying that. I or unless that happened and I didn't fucking see it. Hold on. It was yeah, I didn't see it. Um, man, I gotta work on my alerts and shit. But that I don't think it's that pressing for me right now. Um, I think I should be. I think let's go somewhere else. Let's go see my guy Bloom. Um, if you want to say something when you get there, you can. I don't really have an idea. I don't know any axe puns or anything like that. You can just send the axe emoji at them, maybe. Let me see if I can get it. Just send those at them. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Had fun. Go go say hi to Bloom for me. Bye bye.